Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Brio in the Box podcast. We are here today with Mike. Hi.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Pretty good.
Good.
You scared?
No.
No, me neither. No, I'm scared. So we're going to start with the beginning. How long have you been with Brio?
5 years.
5 years?
At the end of March.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Time flies, eh?
It does.
And you've been coaching for like 3 years?
Yeah, going on 3.
Yeah, that's awesome. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Okay.
2 hours south from here.
Yeah.
3-boy family. So busy household.
Yeah. Moose Jaw. That's how, like, there's a pretty good amount of people in Moose Jaw, eh?
It's like 35,000, which is, yeah, it was like, I would say it was a great city to grow up in because like we still had lots of amenities, but definitely we were still small enough that we could participate in like everything.
Yeah, that's cool. So you had 3 brothers?
Yep.
You have 3 brothers, or there's 3 of you?
Or there's 3 of us.
3 of you. Okay, cool. Moose Jaw. What did you do in Moose Jaw? What was a day in the life of little Mikey?
Lots of sports, lots of activities.
Okay.
Did musicals.
Musicals.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
tell us about musicals.
I first got into it when I was really young. My mom was the choreographer.
Yeah. Let's pull it a little closer there.
She was the choreographer at the high school I ended up going to.
Okay.
And so like generally what they did is sometimes there was like actually a small part for a little boy.
Yeah.
But other times they just worked something in because I enjoyed it. And
That's
I
awesome.
took singing classes when I was younger and everything like that. So
that's awesome. So did you guys watch like musicals together?
Yeah. Yeah, we do, like we even through university before I met Kels, definitely watch musicals with mom all the time.
That's
and
awesome.
Like,
what was your favorite?
I would say one of my favorites is, there's just so many.
I know, right?
It sounds really bad, but I saw Wicked once, and I would say that's probably one of my best I've ever seen, which awesome. It was cool. So.
I was never super into that kind of type of movie or shows or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I dated a girl who was, and I watched Moulin Rouge with her, the movie.
Yeah.
And it, like, I changed my opinion on that kind of stuff. And we ended up going to a bunch of different shows together, but there really is something incredible about those talented people.
It's something, like you don't, like, I know the work that they put in because in high school I did it, that kind of thing. But like, the amount of work that those people put in, you know, they always say like in the industry, a musician is somebody who like, they literally live job to job because they have no consistent income. It's like, hey, I'm going to do this, and then I got to find another job.
Yeah. That's cool. So do you do karaoke or anything still? Do you still sing?
No. Well, I mean, I have.
Not professionally?
No, I will if, like, I don't mind singing, but it's not my, like, I don't just go and present myself out there.
Man, I'm too terrified to ever sing in front of anybody.
I don't know. I really appreciate it now because like public speaking is nothing to me. Like, I'll go and stand up in front of, you know, like at our company, I do a lot of the stuff for social events and things like that. So, and I have no problem talking to 500,000 people. Like, big deal. Doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah.
But singing's another level.
Yeah.
I was into drama in high school as well. And in grade 11, I had like a minor part or whatever. And he offered me the lead in my grade 12 year, but he told me they were doing a musical and I had to sing, and I was like, nope, I'm out. I wouldn't even be in it. I was too terrified.
That's fair.
Yeah. Whatever. So you played a lot of sports and stuff?
Yeah. Lots of sports, basketball, volleyball, golf. I did badminton and track as well.
Cool. What kind of track stuff did you do?
I was good at triple jump.
I would have guessed that.
And I was actually really good at hurdles.
Cool.
Not super fast, but like there's a lot of like timing in it, but I was quick over the hurdle,
right?
Not necessarily between the hurdles. So usually I would start slower than a lot of people, but I would make up because there were 10 hurdles in the race. So
cool. So when did you move to Saskatoon? Was it for university?
Yeah. So I moved to Saskatoon in, I guess it would have been 2011. Yeah. 2011. Okay. Stayed here for school. Yeah. And then got a job here as well.
And what did you do in school?
I have my Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering.
Cool. So. And you and Kelsey work together, right?
Yeah, we work at the same company.
Jeez, you're like Jocelyn and I just all the time.
Yeah, she does. I'll let her get into her stuff. So yeah. I won't say anything what she does.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool. So how long have you been doing this job?
So I've been at this job for going on 7 years now. 7 years in June. So
So you do a lot of the like social stuff and meetings and.
Yeah, so like I joined the social club like really early on because I don't know, I like to do things more extroverted stuff, and then I mean, which is odd for an engineer, I guess.
I mean, when drinking is involved, it's much more common.
Exactly. So not all of us are total nerds, but yeah. So, but what I mainly do as my job function is I'm a project manager. Okay. So I manage jobs like that are security jobs for, you know, penitentiaries, things like that, right. Or like water jobs. So water purification, things like that.
Cool.
Basically all over Canada. I worked on a courthouse out in Abbotsford. I just had a couple jobs finish out in Lake of the Woods, Ontario for water jobs. So okay. Yeah.
Cool. Keeps you busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Which is good.
So we're going to talk a little bit about family, and you guys have a big change happening pretty quick.
Yeah, super big.
Mike and Kelsey are having a baby. When do you guys do?
May 6th.
May 6th. I always say they're having a baby, but really it's Kelsey's having a baby.
At the end of the day, she's doing all the work.
I used to get in trouble with Jocelyn all the time. If I ever said we're having a baby, she's like, I am having a fucking baby. You are just hanging out.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm moral support. I'll do whatever I need to. That's awesome. I pretty much just like, I'm the one now in charge of like, okay, you need to slow down, because we all know Kelsey's a super busy person. So
totally, just go hard.
Yeah,
she's killing it though.
She is like, she amazes me every single day.
That's
like,
awesome.
It's astonishing. Like I don't know, if guys were pregnant, we wouldn't do anything seriously like women do. I
always make a joke that if boys were the ones that had the baby, every relationship, it would be one kid and that's it, because we would do it and we're never doing that again. Forget that. That is too hard. I quit. We are not having any more babies.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So you guys don't know what you're having. You're keeping it a surprise.
No, full surprise. All we want is a happy, healthy baby.
That's good.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. So we were way too impatient. We had to find out like immediately.
That's fair.
No, that's good. How did you find CrossFit?
I found CrossFit through Kels.
Yeah. Yeah. She was doing it for a little while before you, right? Because when she came, she had done it before.
I want to say she had done it for about a year more than me.
Yeah.
But that even would have been like when I had met her kind of thing. So yeah, I found it kind of through her. We, there's many vivid memories I have of this. One of the first ones is we actually went to CrossFit Function in Yorkton over Christmas, because we were in Melville for her family side. And Lauren and Patrick from Red Deer, her sister and brother-in-law, wanted to go work out. So I was like, okay, sounds good. I'll go. Like, not my thing. I was like, it's Christmas break. Who's working out?
Yeah.
Now I work out all the time. So we went there and they were trying to teach me how to do a power clean. And the words that came out of my mouth were, this is the stupidest thing ever. Who would ever do this?
Yeah.
And now I'm absolutely in love with it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how do you feel about power cleans?
I love power cleans.
There you go.
Olympic lifting is like my favorite.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. So you struggled with the movements to start out with. Is there anything else you remembered about the first workout?
I struggled. I really struggled because I was competitive.
Yeah.
Like with just being like, I should be able to do this. I should be able to do more. I should be able to handle more. And like, there was definitely that period of like where I did start doing more, and it was impressive. Right. Like you just see those gains, which is great. Mm-hmm. But then, like my first workout, I said I have two memorable workouts. I have one that we did way back at West that I came to bring a friend with Kels.
Yeah.
And it was wall balls and rowing, which is total wheelhouse now.
Yeah.
But she was texting me after, and I literally laid on the couch all night. I was shot.
That's awesome. And now you crush those things.
Yes, and those are two of my wheelhouse movements now. And then the other workout that I always remember was, I think it was like my third workout, was like we did Cindy. Yeah. And I used a blue band for pull-ups and a box for push-ups, and I got 9 rounds. And like, that's what I really love about seeing CrossFit, is like how I can keep growing.
Yeah. That's cool.
So
it's amazing when you look way back. Because, and I always try to tell our new people when they're starting, I was like, what you do today is going to be easy a year from now, but right now it's going to feel horrible and terrible, and you know, like you can't do it. But
no, exactly. There. Well, and I mean, we just did Cindy. I got like 20 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's just, and it was awesome. Like no scaling or anything. So that in 5 years, that's where I got, not saying everybody can do that, but like, that's the cool aspect of CrossFit.
Yeah. Do it consistently and you're going to get better.
Exactly.
For sure. Okay. So speaking of wheelhouse, what is your favorite movement?
Well, my favorite movement is probably the snatch.
Okay.
Now, wall balls and rowing are 100% wheelhouse, though.
Yeah.
Like, those days, I really try not to miss because I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Advantage of being tall for once in CrossFit.
What are you, like 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, 6'2". So
definitely a rowing and box jump, or sorry, rowing and wall ball kind of guy. You like snatches the most. And snatching isn't necessarily a tall guy movement.
No, I think I like it because it's technical.
Yeah.
It challenges you. It's very technique based. And that's, I mean, relating back to like hurdles and stuff in high school, I was good at technical movements and being that way. So that was something I really enjoy about it, is like, I still haven't perfected it. Yeah. I never will, but like, you know, I just love that movement.
That's awesome. What about your least favorite movement?
I thought about this and I really, I've debated. I would say I cherry pick bar muscle ups a lot.
Okay.
Which is super weird.
Yeah.
Because I love ring muscle ups.
Right.
So I would say I cherry pick those, or like, and I think that's just like, I don't know why. I have no idea why. So I would say arguably that's my least favorite movement, which most people would be like, you should just be happy you have them. And I am. Yeah. But I just don't necessarily like them.
So you'll take ring muscle ups over bar any day?
Yeah, 100%.
That's interesting. I prefer bar muscle up over ring, but those are two of my favorite, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody has their thing, I guess.
I think with ring, I can just like, it's more of a smooth movement, whereas I feel it's very like interrupted with bar.
Right.
So
good to know.
Yeah, which is interesting.
That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to do some random quick questions here. Are you a pineapple on pizza kind of guy?
Only for teriyaki chicken pizza from Family Pizza. That's the only time I'll suffice. Otherwise, I'm picking it off.
So is it like a teriyaki sauce, or is it just the chicken's teriyaki?
No, it's a teriyaki sauce. Okay. And it just like, it goes well with pineapple. So that's why I've only ever been able to put up with it there. Otherwise, no. I'll eat pineapple all the time, just not on pizza.
Have you ever done like a teriyaki pineapple burger?
No.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
You do like the burger patty and teriyaki sauce, and then you put like a grilled pineapple on it.
Okay.
Super good. Worth it. I'm a pineapple guy. Okay, are you a early bird or a night owl?
That really depends. I can still get up and work out at 6 a.m. and if I'm in a routine, it's fine. Yeah. Through university, my most productive hours were between 10 p.m. and 2 at night. Yeah. Like that was just like, if I wanted to clean, if I wanted to do anything, get it done. Yeah. 10 and 2, like I was getting it done then. Yeah. So I would say probably more of a night owl.
Well, you're going to have a baby soon, so you're going to be an early bird and a night owl.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll have a great sleeper. You never know. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Big time.
Are you a big chocolate person?
Yeah, I've actually influenced Kels to have chocolate now. Like before she wasn't big on it. Now like she actually likes it, so which is good.
Bad influence.
Yep.
Are you a country music guy?
I will listen to it. I wouldn't say it's necessarily like my favorite,
yeah,
but I'll listen to it. Yeah.
What's your preferred?
I would say growing up, my preferred was definitely like rock. I really liked Kiss or AC/DC.
Oh, yeah. Like old school.
Yeah, old school stuff. Yeah. But now I'm pretty like impartial to whatever music's on the radio as long as it's not slow.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you a beer or wine guy?
Beer. Yeah, definitely.
What's your favorite?
A lot of people don't like it, but I'm like, first beer was Budweiser, and that's something I've always.
That's what you grew up on.
Yeah, exactly. It's what I grew up on. What Dad had in the fridge.
Yeah, so. That's the only way you get beer when you're a kid. Yeah. Salty or sweet?
That one's hard. I would say salty though. Like I can crush a bag of salt and vinegar chip.
Yeah.
Like Miss Vicky's, 100%.
Yeah.
So probably salty.
Right on. I am more of a. I like salty too. I don't know. I like both. It's tough. It's tough to decide.
It really, like, don't get me wrong, I get sweet cravings all the time, but I would say like generally like salty is just something that's my go-to. I will eat. I'm a big variety person when I eat. So like I don't eat a massive meal necessarily. Like I'll eat smaller meals.
Right.
And then I'll just like, I'm a big snacker. So like at night, if I felt like I worked out and earned it that day, I will have a bowl of chips.
I'll treat myself.
Exactly.
That's funny. So what book are you reading, or what's the last book you read?
Currently I'm reading Will Smith's biopic,
Okay.
Which is interesting. Like I don't know, I've really liked him. I found like through university, while going through engineering, I was like really stressed, and I watched all the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like that's when I did it. That's when Netflix started to become really big, and that was like I watched those, and I've always liked him as an actor. So like learning his history, that's interesting to me, and I've done that with people who I'm interested in, right? Lots of basketball players.
Yeah.
But I guess the other like previously learning book, it's called Why We Sleep.
Okay.
My brother's Daniel, he's really big into books on like learning and personal development and stuff like that. So like that was one I just thought was interesting. You know, it tells you about the different types of sleepers and advantages to sleeping when you're young and how it changes as you grow old and things like that. So.
Interesting. So does Will Smith's book go like way back to his youth, or when does it start?
Oh yeah, it is like right back in the beginning. Like he talks about, being raised in Philadelphia and what that was like. And like his dad was in the army and very, very strict and like that kind of thing. And his whole upbringing, big chunk on his like rap career, because that's what I think
I always forget about that. Yeah.
Everybody forgets that. Yeah. He went platinum like multiple times with, like everybody knows DJ Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but nobody knows that he was a huge DJ back in the early 90s, and that's like they were partners. So
that's like forever ago. That's crazy. Yeah. So have you done any coaching before CrossFit? Did you coach basketball or anything?
I've never coached basketball. I mean, I ref it. But I did coach like when my little brother was coming up, like I did soccer and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
With him, and I did competitive soccer when I was really young. So
but you ref. So what league do you ref?
I'm a level 3 official in Canada.
Okay.
And you can be up in the world. You can be up to level 5, so it's standardized throughout the world. Level 5 means you can ref anything international. Okay. Level 4 means you're like a certified national referee, so you'd be able to ref like U Sport, women's, men's, like playoffs and stuff like that. So I'm working towards that. That's cool. I still ref U Sport, so Huskies, out at Lethbridge, Briarcrest, the ACAC stuff. Yeah.
And that's something you're actively doing.
Yes. Yeah, still doing. So love it. Just something that has always kept me part of the game, even past high school, you know, when you can't play anymore. So.
Right. Are you a nice, I was going to say judge, are you a nice ref, or are you a mean ref?
It depends. Like I'm usually pretty good. I try to be, that's something I've really worked on, is like being civil with coaches and stuff. I mean, it's hard. I would say it's the career that is the most non-rewarding in a sense, because no matter what, you're always being judged. Yeah. Nobody's happy with anything you do. Yeah. Or at least 50% are. And you're just, it doesn't matter what you do. Like you can, like, to call a perfect game is pretty much impossible. Right. Yeah. So
you're never going to please everybody.
No, exactly. So that's why, like, that's learning kind of how to deal with conflict is huge in refereeing.
Absolutely. You're kind of like a sports politician where there's just no pleasing everybody.
No, exactly. And like, it's not like the first time it happened, I was like just out of university where I got like booed heavily for a call. Yeah. Like it was at Hoopla. So the provincial basketball tournament. Oh yeah. And I remember I made a call and it was just like a heavy, loud boo. And I was like, so that's what that's like. And that, like, now, like, you get it, you know, at U Sport, you get the guys behind the like the university guys who are all there just to party. And they, like, you make a call and they just go loud boos. And it's like, it's actually kind of like, generally when they boo, it's like, well, they didn't like the call. Yeah. But if you like it, it's like, okay, cool. Like it is what it is. Like, as a ref, you need a memory of a goldfish, like 10-second memory, throw the last play out, move on.
Yeah. So. That's funny. There's been some talk in the gym about your reffing uniform.
Oh, Ken Kane does not like my reffing uniform.
So explain what it is. What's the problem with the reffing uniform?
I would say I'm a fit enough looking person.
Yep.
And it is still not flattering for me. It's gray and it's kind of got like a navy or black shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can Google it. It's just, you look up FIBA referee and you'll see what colors they're wearing.
Yeah.
But it's not flattering as well because the pants we wear are not normal. They're like, they basically come up to your belly button. Yeah. So, and Kelsing is hilarious when I'm getting dressed because I put my undershirt on.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep everything tight and looking good. And then I put my jersey on, and then I put, basically it's a stretch belt on. So it keeps your shirt down and everything pinned, because if it was out and sloppy, it wouldn't look good.
Right.
So and she thinks it's a joke, but it really works. And so you go with what works, and then you put the pants on, and so, I mean, in the scheme of it, I look okay.
Yeah, relative to the
but that's the thing. Like, you get somebody who's a little on the heavier side or something like that, and it's just like, it is not flattering at all. And it's so, like, you just feel bad because you're like, at least I work out and know what I'm like. I look okay, right?
Yeah. I've heard it looks like a big cummerbund kind of.
Oh, pretty much. Yeah, it's not good.
But it's all about, doesn't matter how it looks, it works.
Yeah, and which is, I don't know. They change their jerseys all the time, right? Everybody says, like, you look at the NCAA, they all wear pinstripe zebras, that kind of thing, right? So it changes depending what league you ref or that kind of thing. Like, if I ref like ACAC, like the college level, then I have to wear their special like blue and green jersey, which is, I would say, more flattering to me.
Right.
But yeah, it's I don't know, it's not flattering.
The eyes aren't supposed to be on the refs anyway, so what does it matter, right?
Well, you'd think. Like, clearly Ken Kane just watches the refs.
Ken is only in it for the refs. He doesn't even care about basketball. That's awesome. Okay, so what made you want to coach as a CrossFit coach?
I really I think I enjoy seeing others progress, and I really wanted to continue to see that, right? Like, I like helping others. I've always been one to help others. Like, it sounds ridiculous, but if somebody needs a hand with something, like, if they ever texted me, I'd be like, yeah, I'll be there. Like, that's just who I am. I've always been that way. So that's something that I was like, I can help people better their lives through CrossFit. Yeah. So why not?
That's awesome. You guys split Tuesday nights.
Yes.
And the occasional extra one here and there. So you guys did your level 1 fairly recently, like that was...
It was over
a year
COVID.
Ago?
So yeah, in September or whatever, we went to Red Deer, and Lauren and Pat. And
how was your level 1? What do you remember?
It was good. I remember, like, I don't know. I'm a big, like, exam stressor sometimes.
Okay.
I stress myself out way more than I need to.
Yeah.
But I think it was just tricky questions, like the way the questions were worded.
Right.
Not necessarily, and it's not that I didn't know. Like, I passed, obviously, but, like, it's not that I didn't know anything. It's just, I was, like, the way questions are worded, it felt like a university exam where it's like, okay, there's 4 answers, 2 of them aren't even close, and the other 2 are like, well, you could probably flip a coin and still get it right.
Yeah. That's funny.
So
I think Jocelyn was at your...
Yes, she was still learning to be a L1.
She was interning.
Yeah, interning, exactly.
So you had it with Jason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which he's an interesting character. Like, I've met him a couple times even before.
Yeah.
And, like, definitely interesting, like, cool to see. And especially when you watch the CrossFit documentaries and stuff, to see where, like, he actually is in CrossFit kind of thing, right? Like, he's up there with Dave Castro all the time in the war room or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's awesome. So you passed your test. That was terrifying. Is there anything else you remember from the seminar?
Other than Jocelyn tearing apart my squat.
Yeah.
Because I was in her group and I was like, uh-oh. And then it was just like doing like 1,000 air squats was interesting.
Yeah.
But it was good. Like, I learned a lot, right? Like, I thought I knew so much about CrossFit, and then you go there and you learn that much more.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool to still be like, okay, well, I know X amount, but I'm learning that much.
Yeah. And even just hearing it from a different person's viewpoint or different wording or whatever, it can be the same information. And you can be like, oh yeah, like
Exactly.
I get that. Like that makes sense.
Well, and reading the manual ahead of time, like I never knew what like a paleo diet was, or like it broadened my horizons of learning more diets just because like I was like, okay, well, I'd heard of like keto and I'd heard of things, but I never actually like looked into them. Yeah. It was just like, it's just another way to eat food, right?
Yeah. It's like, can I eat salt and vinegar chips with this diet?
Exactly.
Awesome. So you said you like helping people and that's why you coach, but why do you do CrossFit yourself? Like what's your reason?
General, like how it relates to everyday life, right? Like, well, yes, it helps me stay fit. Like it's the one I can do it and I don't need to do additional training for reffing. So that's a bonus more than anything. But yeah, definitely like everyday fitness. Like I'm never worried that I can go pick something up in the backyard. I'm never worried that I can't do enough work around the house or, help my dad with anything. Like it's never been a concern.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Just functional everyday fitness.
Yeah. General physical preparedness.
Exactly. Yeah. Ready for whatever, zombie apocalypse when that comes.
That's what we're all training for. It's coming. Like, it's a matter of time. And it helps you look better in your ref uniform.
Exactly. It's the one thing, the most important thing there.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Mike and Kelsey are Tuesday evenings and occasional other ones here and there. And baby coming up soon. So that's exciting.
Exciting times.
Oh man, everything's going to change.
It goes in waves. Like there's times where I'm like, oh, I'm so prepared. I'm good. And then another time I'm just like, I'm not going to have any idea what to do.
The best part is you go to the hospital and Kelsey's going to have the baby and stuff. And then eventually they just kind of like hand it to you and they're like, all right, see you later. And you're like, I just take this home like this. And like, yep, you made it. Like deal with it.
Yeah. I think that's the one thing that in life, like you see like the memes and stuff that's like, oh, why did I learn this in school? I should have learned how to do taxes or change my tires and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm like, honestly, everything in life that's actually really important. Yeah. It's just like, good luck, figure it out.
You just figure it out. It's literally like you just try it and make the best of it.
There's no instruction manual for a baby.
Yeah. But I thought for sure that all the like gross things would get to me, like changing diapers and like having the baby puke on you would be like horrible. But it's like as soon as it starts happening, you're like, this is fine. Yeah. Like whatever.
What are you going to do? Sit in there and wallow in it?
Yeah. It's like an extension of yourself, right? Yeah. It's like you can deal with your own stuff. And it's like, this is my baby. It's fine. Yeah. Plus they're so little and cute. It's barely any mess anyways.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you wipe it up, it's all done.
Yeah. That's awesome. Cool. Thanks again. Right, Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.